Okay, people, it's once again that time. It's me, Danny Graham. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my show. Before we get started on today's topic, I'm going to ask you to do two things for me. First thing I want to ask you to do is please subscribe to my channel. Second thing I want to ask you to do is please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified on all my upcoming material. Today I want to talk about you briefly is one movie that's already come out, Shazam. And my question for you, do you think they're going to make a Shazam 2? Well, I definitely think they're going to make a Shazam 2. And I think so for two reasons. The first reason is that recently after the Shazam movie was released, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made an interview saying that they were trying to combine both the origin stories of Shazam and also the origin story of Black Adam in one movie, but it was just too much material to cram into one movie. So they decided to do Captain Marvel or Shazam first, and now secondly they're going to do Black Adam. Because Shazam was able to make his money back and make a little profit, I think they're definitely going to greenlight a second Shazam or a Black Adam origin story. After the Black origin story, I think they're going to put together where Black Adam confronts and meets Shazam. Now, during that time, they also may do this new line of Shazam comic books that's currently being out. And these comic book stories pick up from where Mr.Mind met Dr. Savannah in the cell and was telling him about the 7 different worlds. One of the first issues in this new Shazam comic book series is this right here. It's called Shazam Save the World. It talks about how Shazam and the new Marvel family have found these new 7 portals that lead them to the different 7 lands that's in that's on that map that they find at the Rock of Ages. And being kids, they're very curious. But one of those kids, Mary, who's the oldest, she's I think 20, 21. She kind of tells them, caution, look, we need to take this slow. We don't need to do this now. We need to think about it. But of course, they outvoted her, and now they get on one of the trains, and they're in what they call Funland now. And Funland is basically Carowinds or Disney World on steroids. It is ruled by a kid. I think he calls himself King Kid or something. He has a magic candy cane, looks like, that gives him powers. Basically, read the story to go a little bit more about how he got there and why. And basically, he got there because his parents was mad to him, were very bad to him and abusive towards him. He ran away from him and he fell in some kind of hole, and the hole brought him there. Well, as he got there, he found the cane because he was the first kid to get there. And then slowly but surely, other kids came there until they made and all live in this Funland. Now, if any adults come there, you find out later on in the series that the adults become the slaves, and they're the ones that they build the different rides and parks and things and everything that the kids want in that land. So basically, it explains the first part of Funland. It's one of the first lands that they go to once they get on that train in the Rock of Ages. The second edition is called, it's still carrying on from that story, and it's called Greetings from the Funland. It kind of tells that once they become Shazam, they say the magic word Shazam, they become adults. This is something that's forbidden in Funland. They do not like adults there. And basically, the king of Funland wanted to become the 7th Shazam, I guess, because he wanted to ask them what was the magic word that gives them their power, and they wouldn't tell him at first. And then he told them that he wants to become the 7th wizard, whatever they are, so he can help protect Funland. Well, this kind of sends up a red flag to Mary, and she's like, nah, we can't do that now. And as they pull away and they slip out that she's an adult, that's when they turn on them, and they send a couple of them to different other portals, to different other lands, and that's how the book carries on. And they keep 2 or 3 of them. I think they keep Billy and Mary, and they make them slaves in their camp. Some kind of way it takes their power. I don't think they had the power of Shazam there for whatever reason. The story hadn't quite revealed that yet. Also, if you read the 3rd issue, which has already come out, it talks about and it shows the origin story of Mr.Mind. He's from one of the other lands. I think he's from Monsterland, either Animal Land. I can't think of one of the lands. But basically, he was mistreated there, done wrong, so he was able to escape once he escaped, he went to the Rock of Ages, and he studied in the library where the wizards were still living, and he learned magic, became more wise and more skilled and more gifted, but he was evil. And I think he had something to do with one of the original champions of the Shazam wizards, Solomon, of dying. So that's why he was in prison. If you remember the movie, he was in that little glass case, and he was in prison because he was dangerous and evil, because he had absorbed and learned a lot of the magic by studying in the library of the Shazam wizards. The last one that I read, because the news issue had come out, was this Prisoner in the Wildlands. The Wildlands is basically animals are sentient, and they are like humans are, and they are afraid of humans. Humans is something that they don't tolerate, and two of the Shazams are there now. I think the little girl and Freddy are there now, and they're being treated as hostages because humans aren't allowed in that land. So the story is very good. It's very interesting. Like I said, it picks up from where Shazam left off, the movie Shazam left off. So, like I said, I got this book from the comic book stores I generally go to. Like I live in Sumter, South Carolina, but I go to Florence, South Carolina just about every week. And I go by two places. One place I go by is Legends Comic, and the owners there is James Harrison and Donnie Wiggins. And again, that's Legends Comic. It's located on Irby Street. Look it up, punch it up online, you find the address. And another comic book store I frequent is Galactic Comics, and the owner there is Dale Poston. It's located on West Palmetto Street, behind the Krispy Kreme, if you're familiar with Florence, South Carolina. So go to these two places if you're in the area, and they'll definitely help you out if you want to try and ease back in the comic book collecting like I am now. I've been out for a long time, but I've always followed the movies and enjoyed the movies. Definitely need to make contact with either one of these locations, and they will definitely help you out. I want to say thank you and show my appreciation to Legends Comics, James Harrison and Donnie Wiggins, because they were able to donate me a pop that I'm going to give away later on. It's a fight scene between Thor and Thanos. I definitely, it's a good collectible to have. Like I said, I'm going to give it away. I'm trying to reach my 1,000 subscriber. Whenever I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to make a contest, and the person that has whatever question I pose and send it back to me on my Twitter account, we'll get that collectible. So again, I just want to say I appreciate the support I'm getting from Legends Comic. Thank you, Mr. James, Mr. Donnie. I appreciate it. I just want to say I definitely think that this movie is going to be good if it has the right director. I definitely think Shazam 2, or The Origin of Black Adam, is going to be out probably sometime next year if I had to guess. And if you get a chance, please catch up and read on this storyline. It's very informative. It's well written. The graphics are good. The storyline is good. If you're just curious about what happened after Mr. Mind and Dr. Sylvania talked in that jail cell, then just follow this book. And before I go, I just want to say in closing, please write down any comments, any questions you may have. Your comments and questions are definitely appreciated, definitely wanted. I appreciate all the support I'm getting from everyone. Thank you very much. I could not do this show without your help and your support. Also, just want to say in closing, two things I always tell you. Be safe, stay cool, and as always, peace.